Reactions today. We got the different type of college roommates about cheats again. I've been watching a lot of cheat videos lately. I think yeah, I've been subscribed though too. I don't remember which video I subscribed in, but we definitely been in that bitch. But yeah, let's get into it, man. You feel me? Make sure the
Know
audio working
someone
and all that.
until you live with them. They could have been your best friend in high school. You think you know someone until you live with them. They could have been your
Facts.
best friend in high school. You laughed, you hung out, you made stupid TikToks together. And then you move in and suddenly they're microwaving fish at 3 a.m. and leaving toenail clippings in the bathroom sink like it's
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My a girl told me I had to use a paper trash bag or like a garbage or like a grocery store bag for my nail clippings and just throw it away type shit. But also, I'm not gonna lie. What was I about to say? Hold on.
laughed, you hung out. Yet
Oh
people
yeah, about the microwaving fish part. I mean, I used to like this was like a one-time thing until I realized this was not a viable method, and that was microwaving bacon. I ate that shit damn near raw too. It was rough. I did a lot of fucked up shit in the kitchen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I'm still here.
it's a psychological
Jesus Christ is Lord, bro.
experiment. So here are the worst types of roommates, and if you don't recognize any of them, you're probably the problem. Kicking it off with a classic, the never cleans anything roommate. You walk into the kitchen and it looks like a science experiment. There's a plate in the sink that's been there since Monday, and now it's next Monday. They'll make an entire meal,
that shit
use
ain't
14
right.
pans, spill half
And I know dishes is ass. Like I know niggas don't be feeling like, doing the dishes all the time and shit. But at the very least, bro, when you living with niggas, like if you living by yourself and you don't feel like doing the dishes all the time, fuck it, who gonna stop you? Like, and that's just being honest here. But if you on some like bullshit and you living with niggas, bro, don't make everybody else experience miserable because you lazy. Like you feel what I'm saying?
of it on the floor and just leave like they're waiting for some invisible maid to magically show up. They'll say stuff like, yeah, I was about to clean it. You were about to, huh? Yeah, the
you
spaghetti
weren't.
is fossilized. You could submit that plate to a museum, and it's never just the dishes, it's everything. Trash piling up, bathroom mirror covered in toothpaste spit. That one sock they left in the hallway 3 weeks ago that everyone's just emotionally accepted as furniture now. They'll walk past the mess 30 times a day and still act shocked when you say something. Oh, you want me to clean all of it?
Need my glasses,
No, I want
bitch.
you to host a TED Talk in it. Yes, clean it. And what makes it worse, they'll use your dishes. They'll borrow your pan. They'll leave it crusty in the sink. And when you finally cave and clean it, they'll be like, oh, I was gonna.
But all you gotta do is like, I'm a soaker. Like, I'm okay with niggas leaving pans and like I'm not okay with it for like, okay, I be thinking too fast. Okay, I'm a soaker. I'm not. I'm like I happen to soak dishes, especially if I know it's gonna take a minute to like get all that shit out of the pan and loosen it up. I would happily soak dishes, so I leave it in there for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. If I'm real lazy, like I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yes, there's times where I definitely left shit in there overnight, blah blah blah. But cause like let's be honest here, we all did that shit. But honestly, it's more just like I'm cool with niggas soaking it. But eventually, I gotta watch that shit. That's why, I would very much like to have a dishwasher when I move out. Two, I would very much like to move out and be by myself. I just want to see if I can do it. Like, I know I can do it, but like, I want to see would I be home, would I be outside, because I'm the only person and I'm living alone and it's just blah, 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 all that good shit. But yeah.
Do that. No, you weren't. You were gonna wait until it developed sentience, walked itself to the dishwasher. It turns into psychological warfare. You start
Seen that happen
strategizing when to
before.
cook just to avoid having to look at the mess. You start doing the passive cleaning, like scrubbing one fork, using it, then hiding it in your room like it's contraband. You've become the plate hoarder. You've got 3 bowls, a cup, and a spoon in your closet because it's the only way to survive. And don't even get me started on the bathroom, the shared bathroom. If you live with this person, you already know what I'm about to say. Hair in the drain, toothpaste on the counter, some kind of mysterious gloop in the shower bowl.
That nigga said gloop. That nigga said gloop, bro.
No one wants to investigate. You bring it up and they'll hit you with the, I didn't even notice. How? It smells like something died in there. And you walk in, the air feels sticky. At some point, you stop asking them to clean. You just start cleaning around them and, you're like a background character and they're...
And it sucks that this is a college roommate. Like, that's kind of buns. I'm not gonna lie though. Like, Can't you like file a complaint? I didn't go to college. I'm 21. Can't you file a complaint though? Like, can't you be like, yo, this nigga like not cleaning up? This nigga's like leaving shit around. Ain't that shit like a very bad sanitation problem? Like, cause then you get like, you get like bugs, and then you get like, you could potentially get rodents, and it's just fucking gross. And honestly, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You might just shoot the nigga.
Sitcom. And when they finally do clean, they want praise like they just saved a village. See, I did the dishes.
Yeah, I hate people. Hate is a strong word. I dislike people like that. I think, please don't be on that bullshit with me, bro. Like, that used to be me, like, but not with cleaning, but with just, like, anything. Like, when my mom or dad told me to do something, and I was always reluctant to do it, but then one day I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And then I wanted, like, my credibility and my praise for it. Yeah, bro. Crazy times as a child, man. No lie. But niggas do this, like, now it's a problem, for sure. You know, they say we gotta get rid of all these habits before we truly get old and stuck in our ways on some stubborn shit, so...
Cool, once. You're also 20. That doesn't erase 3 weeks of biological warfare you subjected me to. Next up, we got the ghost roommate. This person basically doesn't exist. You swear they live here? You've seen signs. Their jacket's still hanging up, their shoes haven't moved in weeks, there's an empty Gatorade on the counter, and a single fork in the sink that you know wasn't yours. But them, gone, vanished. No noise, no presence, no evidence of life. You start hearing creaks in the walls and wondering if they've just become part of the infrastructure, like they're living in the attic, watching Netflix on mute, and only eating string cheese at 4 a.m. You check the fridge and their groceries are still there, untouched, like they're playing survival mode and rationing out one frozen burrito for the entire semester.
Cause you have to ration at college, right? Like, unless you got it like that, like, you just gotta do that. Like, I remember there's this guy I knew. We were in his dorm. He was my friend since middle school. We were in his dorm, and this was like the first time not the first time I've been in a dorm, but this is like one of the first times for sure. And he opened this drawer, and all I seen was some ramen noodle, the chicken flavor, the orange pack, instant. I see some unrefrigerated butter. And this is one of the first times I figured out you don't really need to put butter in the fridge, which I found very unique. I'm just talking like an old nigga. I sound like an old nigga, bro.
Is this a social experiment? Are they testing you? And when they do appear, it's like spotting Bigfoot. You can't.
I don't know what demographic I'm gonna attract. I think my I think when I get like to a very like nice size in terms of like popularity and growth and like fame. Not even like fame. I don't want to throw that word out, but I would like to use like a word, like, cause like it's kind of like what it is, right? But I think some of my like fans is gonna be hella weird. Some of them gonna be cool. Some of them niggas gonna be gay. Shout out to all my gay niggas. You feel me? Yeah, bro. I feel like, but I want some fashion niggas in my fan, like, so they could put me up. Like, I want to do outfit ratings. I want to do food ratings, late night eats, all that shit. Shit about to be hella lit, bro. I just got to keep doing these videos and putting in the work, bro. Just wait.
Catch a glimpse of them walking through the kitchen in a hoodie and slides, headphones in, hoodie up, avoiding eye contact like they owe you money. You hit them with the classic, yo, you good? And they give you the default NPC response. Yeah, I just been busy. Busy where? Doing what? It's been 3 weeks, no texts, no group chat replies. You could have called the cops by now and no one would have blamed you. At a certain point, you start...
Some niggas, they don't like you for real. Some niggas just be out the way like that, bro. You get me? Like,
filling in the blanks yourself. Maybe they joined a cult. Maybe they're training to be an international spy. Maybe they're just socially allergic. And the weirdest part is, they're perfect roommates on paper. They don't make noise. They don't make a mess. They don't eat your food.
But something missing. It's like, yeah, something just off about it, though.
Food or hog the bathroom. But they also don't say a single word. You could stub your toe in the living room and let out a dramatic death.
Nigga still looking at his phone. Like, you genuinely fuck your shit up. Like, you stub your toe on whatever. Ooh, on some middle part of the bed. Ooh, RA. And the nigga still just looking at his phone. The straightest face ever. Maybe the niggas just don't fucking like you. And maybe them niggas just going through, or maybe they just like really focused. Who knows? But like, I found it very interesting to have like college roommates that just didn't like talk. Not me, but like I've seen cases of this, bro.
Whale, and they wouldn't even flinch. They just float in, refill their water bottle, flinch into their room, and you wouldn't see them again until the next blood moon. Living with a ghost roommate is like living with a cat that pays rent. You kind of appreciate the peace, but at the same time, you start to wonder if they're planning something. Like, why are you so quiet? What are you hiding? Do you even have a job? When they finally move out, it feels like an exorcism. Like, you see their room for the first time forever and realize, oh my god.
This guy is one of those millennial burger people. I think she is too. Look at these outfits. Yeah, I think I spotted that demographic. First time I did it outside of a restaurant though.
God, they were alive this whole time. Next up, we got the extrovert from hell. This is the roommate who treats your shared apartment like it's a frat house on wheels. There's never a moment of silence. Never a...
Like, if it's lit, then cool. I ain't gonna, actually, I can't speak on that. I never been in college, like, but like, if it's like a time and a place that he treats it with, bet. Like when you know it's study time, it's lock in time, we lit. But it's like, also, when you know it's really time to get lit, nigga, we lit. Like, you feel me?
Chill night. Never a second where they're not trying to rally everyone like this is an episode of The Real World. They throw parties on Tuesdays like it's a national holiday. They'll invite strangers over without asking.
Hey,
One
yo,
day,
the TikTok Riz party?
Parties on Tuesdays like it's a national holiday.
Bro.
They'll invite strangers over without asking. One day it's their coworkers. Tough. Next day it's their friend's band. Then it's this guy I met at Chipotle. He seemed cool. You walk out of your room in pajamas and boom, there's 13 people doing shots off a table you eat cereal at. One of them is wearing your hoodie, another's petting your...
Nah, fuck all that. But that shit is kind of cool though. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be like feeling no type of way if I just woke up. Obviously depends on the time. Say I took like a midday nap and it's like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. and niggas is like busted down Jaeger, which is crazy, by the way, but busted down some type of liquor, and then I'm like, okay, because like low key, that's just kind of my environment, I think.
Dog, and the third guy, you're pretty sure doesn't even live in this state. They have this weird need to include you in everything.
This nigga scrawny. This nigga Jesse Pinkman, bro. That big ass head, bro. Babu head ass nigga, dog. What the fuck, bro? Hey, Walter Wright too, bro. I don't know, what's that part? That must be like a mole or something. You know? That must be like a mole or something. Or some calm shit. I ain't gonna lie, when Walter Wright really first started coming to money, bro, I was Breaking Bad. I wish they waited 10 more years for Breaking Bad to like be a thing. Maybe, I think it would have still went platinum, in my opinion. I think a good show is a good show, regardless if it's from the, like, whenever TV shows started coming out versus now. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I feel like just certain shows will always go platinum. Like Joe Goldberg, like Penn Badgley's You on Netflix. What else? Breaking Bad. I think The Walking Dead. After, but like everybody know, like most niggas start watching probably around like season 5, season 6. I took a long ass break when Glenn died. I ain't fuck with that shit, bro. Like that shit threw me for a loop. It's crazy how long ago that was, though. I think I remember the first time I thought Glenn died was when that guy, that crazy motherfucker, threw him off the dumpster and there was a whole bunch of walkers around him. I forgot his name, but that nigga was tweaking and he had like some really bad I'm a snake a nigga last minute in my flight or flight type response moment. And I was like, yo, I know that nigga ain't just throw Glenn off. And so then they cut to the footage of Glenn getting ate up. I'm sorry.
You say you're tired, and they act like you just insulted their bloodline.
Bro, I was
always
too
inside.
much.
Yeah, because outside is where you are, and...
If you got hit, even if...
Need to get premium.
I want to be near you.
Seeing some shit like that chase you must be evil. That shit's kind of scary.
They've always got plans, but never logical
Yo, my name,
ones.
is this cheats for real?
hitting a house party in the woods, then grabbing Korean barbecue and then bowling at midnight. You in? What? How do you have the time, money, and motivation for this? Are you powered by Monster Energy and delusion? They don't walk through the door, they burst through it. Always on the phone, always FaceTiming someone, and always narrating their life like a Twitch streamer. And they'll never use headphones, they'll watch full TikToks on speaker. They'll take phone calls on volume 9000. You hear their entire life story whether you like it or not. And good luck trying to sleep because the quiet hours, not a concept they understand. They'll be playing Spotify playlists called like Hype Rap Volume 30.
This low-key me but by myself. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, some Drake in the speaker. I gotta make them pay on this shit. The TV volume on 30 though. 2K, random rec. Blowing weed, bro. Feel me? Like, shit just be chill. Like, the 3 hours just be chill, bro. I feel like it's like always a good time. Not always, but I feel like it's always a good time for the most part throughout the day to like just turn some music on, smoke, play the game, or watch something. Nah, I play the game because listen to music or watch something insane. I hope it don't get that bad for anybody in terms of like attention span. But yeah, bro, like, but 3 a.m. or like 2 a.m. anything late, anything like 8 o'clock and like heading into the new day is peak hours for like shit like that, in my opinion.
2 a.m. while cleaning the kitchen and humming along like they're in a Disney Channel movie. They'll be,
bro, can somebody tell me if I just be yapping about some bullshit? Well, I wish I had chats, and then they just tell me to shut the fuck up and keep playing the video. If yo, I ain't gonna lie, Drake needed to mute right here. That's crazy. Nah. Damn, nah. My nigga Aubrey Graham. Yo.
Be singing while doing nothing, bro. Just folding laundry, vibing like it's Coachella. You walk out of your room to get water and suddenly you're in the middle of a solo performance. So cool. They'll gaslight you into thinking you're the weird one. You're always in your room, yes, because it's my only safe zone. They're not a bad person, they just have no volume control, no boundaries, and no understanding of a concept of being chill. Next up, we have the thinks they're a landlord roommate. This is the roommate who suddenly becomes a part-time property manager the second they move in. They don't own the place, they don't run the place, but they walk around like they're collecting rent from you. They send those long-winded, overly formal group texts like, hey guys, not trying to be that person, but we all live here, so let's try to be mindful of shared spaces, smile emoji, and they hit you with that fake.
I think they like a an unwanted but needed type of thing. Like, yeah, it comes at the, like, being that person comes at the cost of like nobody potentially liking you, but at the same time it's like, hey, bro, it's a method, bro. It's a formula to this living together shit, bro. You gotta make sure that formula and that method being upheld, bro. I think, right? And so it's just like, hey, fuck it.
Friendly emoji combo. Like, they didn't just passively aggressively scold you. They start printing out cleaning schedules like this is a boarding school. Monday.
I actually would love if, like, I had some college roommates and they were cleaning schedules. I think I would love that. I think I like the idea of having a schedule to clean rather than just cleaning whenever, like, at random. Because I think with cleaning at random, like, okay, so like I do have like a Sunday where laundry is getting done, so I clean my room, when I'm doing everything else around the house or other stuff, and then, but I think having like a certain schedule is like way better, because I think things would be like a little less messy, and I think things will also be just way more organized, because like maybe like there wouldn't be as many dishes being built up in the sink if I was like washing the dishes every day. Not every day, because like honestly I don't even wash dishes anymore. Just throw them hoes in the dishwasher for real. Like I rinse them out and I might like wipe them down a bit if needed, but for the most part the shit's straight to the dishwasher. I don't underestimate the power of a dishwasher. I think how lucky I am. I think like when I use it, I think how lucky I am to have it. It's crazy.
Is bathroom day, Tuesday is trash day, Wednesday is, like, bro, it's not that deep. This is a college apartment, not a military barracks. They leave notes on stuff.
But it's like pick your poison, right? Because you got the guy at the start of the video who's an absolute slop. And then you would pray. I don't say you would pray, but you would low-key be like, Military general landlord over here sounds like a better option. Like, I'd rather deal with that type shit. Like, I think that's what people like. You feel me? So hey.
Notes. Little reminders like, please rinse out your dishes before placing them in the sink. Thanks. You know what would have worked better than a sticky note? A conversation, or like maybe minding your own business. They make up rules that just don't exist as well. No cooking after 9. Microwave use is limited to 60 seconds past 10 p.m.
Is
Absolutely
that an
no
emoji?
showers longer than 8 minutes. I'm sorry. Are we rationing?
No, I think that's crazy. No, I think he reaching right here. I don't think nobody ever did that, right? Nobody paid a water bill around this motherfucker. I mean, oh wait, is he only saying that because like, okay, it's a whole bunch of people, it's like 3 people in the dorm or some shit. Can it get like that? Can it get like 3 people in the dorm? I thought it was just 2. But I guess it might, some dorms might just be big as shit, you know. Some rich ass college somewhere. It might be a 3-4 person dorm. It's just hella big. I feel like 8-minute showers is malarkey. I don't think. Hold on, did I use that word right? No. Hold on, I'm high, so I think I'm typing wrong. So I just didn't spell it right. Wait, nah, cause that's Twitter? It's bad that I look at Twitter as a porn site now. Fuck, man, I can't even look at Twitter as a normal
Water
thing anymore.
like it's Mad Max, and they always pull the
But yeah, I spelled it wrong and used it right.
well, I signed the least first card on you. Do you want a plaque, a medal, a personalized bathrobe with head residence embroidered on it? They act like the thermostat
Reptile.
is their personal property. Touch it and suddenly it's a crime. Who turned it below 72? Me, it was hot. We don't go below 72. We? Who's we? Your imaginary HOA? They'll get
Bro, the perfect house temperature isn't in the 80s and it's not in the 70s. Of course, it's not in the fucking 80s. It's not in the 70s. Perfect house temperature is like fucking 68 degrees. Yeah. That shit 68 degrees. That's the perfect house temperature right fucking there. I'm not gonna lie.
mad if you leave a
That's good
light on.
shit.
They'll sigh dramatically when someone tracks dirt in. They'll do that thing where they walk into a messy room, pause, look around, and go, wow, just wow. Then say nothing, but everything is being said. And when something breaks, they act like it's coming out of their wallet. If we lose our deposit, I'm not paying for it. Yeah, congrats on being the least fun person alive. But here's the kicker. They'll enforce all these little fake rules, but they're also the first ones to break them. They'll leave dishes in the sink. They'll blast music at midnight. They'll forget to take out trash on their cleaning day. But if you do it, suddenly it's a federal crime. They want all the
Fuck the
power of the
problem
landlord
now,
without
buddy.
any of the responsibilities. They'll never fix anything, never call maintenance, never do actual grown-up stuff, but they'll micromanage your toaster crumbs like their life depends on it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to part
Sound like a shitty roommate, no lie. If the extra bird has a girlfriend, you're cooked. Yeah, that bitch gonna be over there all the time. A little L. My roommate was a rare roommate variant. A 35-year-old welder studying engineering. Dude saved up for 5 years and paid for college outright. Dude didn't drink but smoked like a chimney, and everything that came out of his mouth was some sage, like wisdom, living in the real world for almost 20 years before college. He saw through all the bullshit like it was completely translucent to him. To be honest, aside from all his stuff smelling like an ashtray, he was a cool guy. Well, evenings we had that were free, it was just movies or game nights. He introduced me to Dungeons and Dragons. That's pretty fucking cool. I never played Dungeons and Dragons again. I would like to play that, but I don't think I want to play it with like anybody other than Dever and Wolf.